All right, I want to try and go in order here. Yeah. First of all, congratulations on your insane amount of press. The story about you naming the sewer plant after John Oliver was picked up by the Associated Press, TMZ, the New York Post.
Oh, I'm sure he's keeping score.
I would be.
I know.
Fox News. Everybody had the story, so congratulations on doing kind of a funny thing there, and getting them back.
Yeah, we had to get them back. I just want to say publicly, we're not really doing this. I mean, we've been getting calls for 2 days and nasty emails where people think we're really naming the sewer plant. It's shocking what goes on in America today. But
no, it's not.
That's not the plan. It was a joke.
Oh, God.
He was joking, and we joked back.
I hate people so much. I don't expect you to jump on board.
You read these emails, like people swearing and stuff. I go, it's a joke. Oh, then they go, oh, sorry.
All right, now on to the next item. Who do you think you are? You have invited John Oliver, and you've chosen to team up with another media outlet to do this. Should he come here, what's going on with that? I think the press is going to your head, so you think you got to spread it all around here.
Yeah, AJ Galante.
What about AJ?
Well, you had AJ in the next day, didn't you?
Yeah, so we had everybody.
On me, I cheat back twice.
Oh, look at that, huh? This is the kind of relationship we're going to have? A little tit for tit?
Way to go, Michael Scott.
Just listen to the two of you.
I need new pictures of you. I blog about you once a week, and I'm running out of pictures. I'm using ones from 87. I don't want to put the ones with you, like, standing with somebody randomly or, with the governor poster. Like, that doesn't work. So I need some new photos. Where's my flag? Lot to do here.
Okay, flag's on order. I will take care of the pictures. That's all I got for you on that.
Okay.
Got a little bit of a COVID spike here. People are driving me insane about that, too. It's not my decision to shut down the schools or do the distance learning, although I agree with it.
Yeah, people are waiting for me to stop talking so that we can get to the big item of the day, and is that distance learning is what's going to be happening in the city of Danbury, and no in-person learning until what, October, Dr. Sal said?
Yeah, I mean, they're going to actually reevaluate in 2 weeks. But they wouldn't restart the hybrid till October, right? So it's a pause. Let's call it a pause. And I understand, I get it, and I think it's the right move to do given the numbers that we're seeing. And I don't understand how anybody in this day and age can run around and say it's a hoax, it's not real. I think I shared with you last week. I had a good friend of mine. Granted, he was elderly, but he was in great shape. Passed away 3 weeks ago from COVID-19. Caught it, in a few days, and within a week later, he was gone. World War II veteran and one of my, personal kind of hero people. So just stop. It's real, okay? So maybe it's not about you and your little world, but it is about other people and you passing along to somebody who could die from it if they have the wrong genetic makeup or don't react well to the virus. So let's all work together and we can get through this.
Someone is planning a protest for City Hall for today against the decision to go all distance learning. Your thoughts?
Right church, wrong pew. So, we don't, again, the city doesn't make this decision. The Board of Ed does. But again, I support their decision. And you should probably be over at Beaver Brook if you want to do a protest. But if people want to come to City Hall, that's fine too. It's about as American as it gets, but it's not going to change anything. And I'm sorry you feel that way, but we'll have to agree to disagree.
Yeah, you're not going to make anybody happy on this one. I mean, any decision, I know you mentioned it's Dr. Sal's decision, but it's not going to make anybody happy. There's just making anybody happy.
Every person that shows up tonight, there was another person that emailed, called, or a staff member understandably concerned that they don't want to have to go into work and potentially face some kind of issue. So I get it, and we're doing the best that we can in the very difficult circumstances. We all want our children in school. That's a good thing. There's a reason why we build those buildings and why we, hire teachers. It's because the human contact and being amongst the peers is really, really important for developmental reasons. So we understand that, but we have to protect the health, safety, and welfare first. That's the first priority. So it is an inconvenience for parents, and I'm sure some parents are upset because they have to work and child care becomes an issue, but I don't know what to tell you. I mean, you bring them in and your kid gets sick and they get everybody else sick and, the teachers get sick, you'll be screaming and having a protest about that. So it's a Kobayashi Maru.
Yeah, Eric and I were going back and forth on this. We, keeping our ears open, wondering, having the conversation over and over again as what to do and how to handle this. And, 2 weeks ago, the people were furious that it was going to be attempted to have some in-person learning, screaming about the ventilation and in the schools and all these things. And then now it's going to be a protest on the other side. So good luck with all that today.
Could I maybe get a question in here?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Thanks. Let me just preface the question with the fact I'm not trying to initiate a conspiracy theory here.
I love this already.
But don't you think that the folks who are angry about having to put the masks on, I don't think that they think there's not a danger. I think that they're willing possibly just to take the chance of they get it or they don't get it, they don't care.
But that's what he's...
Because the percentage of people actually dying from the disease is not great.
To his earlier point, though, Mark's earlier point,
he's in the room.
He's not thinking about that person that you just mentioned.
Yeah, I know that.
He's not thinking about the other person that they could give it to.
Exactly.
It's like Christmas morning when Lou goes down the little stairs in his little bunny outfit and he opens everybody's presents instead of just his own presents, right? So nobody's thinking of anybody else. And as you go up the scale in age, the death rate gets higher and higher. So yeah, if you're 22, you probably got a very strong immune system. The problem, too, is that your viral load, because of that, you can carry a much heavier viral load, which makes you more contagious to other people. But they're only thinking of themselves. So, that's the problem. And, it's a problem with our country. It's been a problem for a couple of decades now, and it's just really raising its head right now. You got to think of everybody else. Otherwise, this is just going to be more pain for the foreseeable future until that vaccine is out there.
Maybe here's what we should do. The three of us should get together and sit down for a couple of hours and talk about how we can solve this world problem.
Done.
I'm in. You can do it on an I-95 party boat.
I'm so arrogant.
I got a drink.
Certain I could fix all of it. I'm definitely certain of that. You and I, Mark, are a couple of cracker Republicans. I watched the convention last night, day one. Did you get a chance to see Kimberly Guilfoyle looking like a lunatic on television?
I fell asleep. I'm sorry. I really had
It was brutal. I
had a long day yesterday.
I bet.
The ones that weren't boring were crazy. This is going to get really wild over the next couple of days.
It'll be interesting. Must-see TV.
It is must-see TV for certain elements. Here's what I like to do when I watch. So if I'm watching the Democratic convention, I like to watch it on Fox News. If I'm watching the Republican convention, I like to watch it on CNN.
Okay.
Because there's more high drama.
Yeah,
there's less agreeing, right?
Gotcha.
Right.
So Trump does this segment, pre-tape segment from earlier in the day where he's standing there with, 4 or 5 people just congratulating them on being whatever the hell they are. Mm-hmm. And then they cut back to the talking heads. Boom, right in there. They're not socially distant. Nobody's wearing a mask. Yeah. I mean, it was a wild scene. Try and stay awake tonight, would you?
I will, yes, sir.
Are you telling the mayor what to do?
I am the penis joke guy. I stayed up for the Republican National Convention.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's true.
He's the Republican mayor of the city of Danbury, and he fell asleep.
I had my smoking jacket on. I was walking around in my slippers, and I just went out.
Cool. Gotcha.
All right.
What else? Is there anything else left here?
That's it. But look, people got to be careful. Wear your mask. Wash your hands. Make sure that you stay away from large groups of people. A lot of partying going on out there, and we do know about it, and we will be doing inspections.
We will catch up with you again on Thursday. I'm sure we'll have plenty more to talk about. I do want to bring up in that interview this growing beef between Connecticut and New York. It's always been there, being that Danbury's on the dividing line, but I see the sentiment, the hate for each other rising. It's coming.
There is that issue, and then there's John Oliver. So
right, a lot going on.
Yeah, we got a lot going on.
Keep your head on a swivel, noodle nuts.
All right. We'll see you, beef jerky. Take care.
See ya.
Bye.
Mayor Mark Bout, ladies and gentlemen.